Self-love will heal you, empower you, restore you, and open up new worlds within you and all around you. Self love is the key to your mental, spiritual, and emotional health. Every aspect of your life thrives when you love who you are and accept yourself. It all begins with you. Big, 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 big facts. How do I know? Because I never used to love myself. I didn't have this self love for me. I didn't grow up with that being instilled in me to love who I am, to love everything about me, flaws and all. No. I was ripped to shreds for who I was, for how I sounded, for how I spoke, for how I walked, from how I acted. So I developed this self-hate about me. But once I started to embark on this spiritual journey and decided, hey, I need to accept me for who I am. That is the key phrase here in this quote, is accept yourself. That is the key to self-love. If you're asking, well, how can I practice self-love? How can I love myself more? How can I, I don't really feel like I love myself, but I don't know how to go about that. It's self-acceptance. You have to accept yourself for who you are. You have to accept yourself for where you are in life. You have to accept everything about you, flaws and all. And this is something that happens over time. It's not going to be easy at first. But over time, as you take it a day by day by day, as you start to practice accepting yourself for who you are. Hey, listen, I wasn't the best person in the past, but I'm still here and I still have a fighting chance to be a better person. I went through this, I experienced this, my life sucks, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, guess what? It is what it is. That happened to me. This is the past. I can't change that. I just have to change my mindset on how I view that. And I love me for me. This is me. This is what you get. So this is me. This is the mindset you should start to cultivate, because like this quote says, every aspect of your life will literally thrive when you love and accept yourself. And this is so true, because what goes on within also goes on without. So as you start to clear and clean all of that dark, dirty energy out of you, then that's going to start to reflect and manifest in your world, outer world, is you're going to have less of those things. When I first started on my self-love journey, I remember when I started to do the inner work, and I started to eat better. I started to meditate. I started all these self-care habits for myself. And literally, my outer world started to change as well. As my inner body, my inner mindset started to change and get better, then my physical got better. I started to glow more. I was brighter. I had more energy. But not only that, but things around me started to manifest. I remember I lived in this apartment, and there was this house that was right next to where I lived, and their yard was always filthy. It was always a mess. And one day I ended up leaving the house, and I seen that there was a volunteer group that helped to mow their lawn, get all the trash and stuff out the yard, and literally clean up their house. And this was right around the time that I was cleaning my insides out. I was healing my body, and I was raising my frequency. So that was just one example of how something near me was also being healed and also being cleaned up. Their yard literally was being cleaned up. As you mentally go within your spiritual and emotional health and you take care of that, it's new worlds are opened up as well, because now you're starting to learn stuff about you that you had no clue about. You learn your strengths, your weaknesses, and you find out more things about yourself as you continue to accept who you are and explore that part of you. And so just don't think that self-love is all about, hey, look at me, me. It's all about me. I love me. No, that is not That's from an egotistical standpoint. Self-love is saying, listen, I am not perfect. I will never be perfect. But guess what? I accept me for who I am, where I am right now in this current moment. I love me no matter what. That is what self-love is all about. And I promise you that, this will be very beneficial for you to embark on this journey. But it starts with you and accepting who you are and everything that you've been through. Just accepting, just be at peace with knowing that, listen, I'm still here. I still have another chance to get it right. And I can't change anything that already has happened. So guess what? I accept me for me. And I promise you, your life is going to change.